Hi, and welcome to Cat Rin Figures. I'm your host, Caitlin, and today we will be talking about DC Young Animal's new Cave Carson Has a Cybernetic Eye, number 1. This is another one of the Gerard Way installments for the new DC Young Animal flagships. Basically, this book, it's weird, but it's interesting weird. It opens up into a funeral, which you find out it's actually his wife's. It's very sad, and, like any other funeral, it's all condolences and remembering his lost love. And you go into his family life, and you go into his home, and, of course, he has a cybernetic eye. So when he has a dinner date with his daughter, Chloe, she's commenting on the fact that he's staring at her, and she says, "It's scanning, isn't it?" His response is, "It's always scanning, you know that." And yes, he noticed first off that her tires were running low, that she snuck a drink when he was in the bathroom, and there's residue of marijuana on her jacket. And her response is, "Yes, it's been a hard week for me too." And honestly, just from how observant he is, I love the panels where he's picking apart every situation. I mean, that's the kind of stuff you don't necessarily get from your everyday person, which, he's not your everyday person. He's very intelligent, a man of science, a man of exploration. Even though he's lost his partner, he was continuing on with his work, and you see this great scene with him and a doctor friend of his, and they're discussing the metal of the eye that he has, and the doctor can't pinpoint the metal, and he says that it's not I think it said it's not Exilian metal, it's not Int metal, and it's not Kryptonian. So we get both of those callbacks, so it's not from Thanagar, and it's not from Krypton. I have no idea what kind of metal this is that's in his eye and what makes it tick, really. And they're trying to decipher everything. The entire time, he's having these headaches, and he can't explain why. And there's just all these crazy things. There's this robot crew that's there. There's a tentacle monster that he gets attacked by later on. I mean, it's all over the place, but it's really cool. The art is very cartoonish, which normally I don't like, but for some reason it just kind of works with this book. I mean, it's very B-rate science fiction movie. I mean, that's the best way I can put it. I mean, here's the tentacle monster. It's terrifying, isn't it? But he's having these strange visions of this woman, and he doesn't know exactly what's going on, and he calls his friend after he gets attacked by this tentacle monster, and his friend's saying that he'll be there if he needs him, and he's bringing the dog. I have no idea what that means, but he opens up a cabinet, and it's filled with a ton of weapons, and what looks like a Jason mask, and a dog, like a mad dog on a hockey jersey, and there's just everything. This guy's butt naked. His friend is, anyway. Yeah, I can show cartoon nudity. I don't care. Especially if it's funny. But I don't know where this is going, but it was a good first issue. I mean, it's got just enough meat to where I want to see more from it, and it didn't give away the story enough, to a degree where I'm oh, I don't need to read this to see what's going on. I mean, Shade the Changing Girl was really good. Doom Patrol was really good. I'm really excited that Cave Carson's pretty good so far. This makes me really excited for Mother Panic that's coming out soon. Honestly, this new DC Young Animal, just tagline they have going on, so far, I think it's pretty good. And I'm excited to see where this extended in the DC universe, but kind of segregated storylines. I'm excited to see where that goes, and I'm definitely keeping this on my pull list. If you're interested in knowing more about the story, I suggest going to your local comic book store and picking up your own copy, or picking it up in Comixology, wherever. But it was a very solid first issue, and I'm very excited to see where it goes moving forward. Okay, and that's it for this episode of Cat Run Figures. I'm your host, Caitlin, and have a good one. Bye.